But I tried to actually, here's the key, and I haven't said this publicly that I can remember. I pulse things so that I get periods of fasting, and then I eat, then I take a supplement, then I fast, then I exercise, and I'm taking the supplements and eating in the right timing to allow me to build up muscle sometimes. Because you can't just expect to take something constantly and do something constantly for it to work. And that's why it's taken me about 15 years to develop my protocol. And there's a lot of subtlety to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like a very rational protocol. Does the name Ori Hoffmeckler mean anything to you?
No.
Okay. Just briefly, I discovered Ori Hoffmeckler about 15 years ago. He was in Israeli Special Forces. He's now got to be close to 70. Forgive me, Ori, if that number is inflated. He wrote a book called The Warrior Diet, which got very little attention at the time. But what he said was, when he was in Israeli Special Forces, they rarely ate more than once per day, and sometimes once every second or third day. And this is a guy who maintains an incredible physical stature. You know, he's very lean, very strong, and very vital at, I wouldn't say an advanced age, but he's getting up there, and he just seems to be getting better and better. Ori Hoffmeckler was the person who essentially founded, if you will, although our ancestors founded, to be completely fair, the so-called intermittent fasting diet. He called it the Warrior Diet, and this book didn't get much attention. But one of the things that you just said really reminded me of Ori. I sat down with him. I actually went to his home and sat down with him, and he said, fasting is wonderful, but these pulses where you nourish the body or even slightly overnourish the body, provided they aren't too frequent, have a tremendous effect on vitality. And so I want to use that as kind of a segue to address this issue of vitality versus longevity. Because here you're telling me, and certainly the evidence supports that, growth hormone will make you feel better and younger, taking testosterone or estrogen, we should probably say. There are, women who take hormone therapies later in life who take estrogen, they experience a strong increase in vitality if it's done correctly. But there is an effect of aging the body more rapidly. It's sort of a second puberty, if you will.